Hi, I'm Graham from Grey for Now Games, and in this video I'm going to be having a little look at the plastic miniatures for O200 Hours. These have been made in conjunction with Wargames Atlantic, and Wargames Atlantic will be selling them separately a few months after the game is launched. Start with the German sentries. So you can see we've got 6 bodies here. One with a long overcoat. There's a mixture of the long early war boots and the shorter boots that were worn in the late war. And you can see all the poses are designed to be walking or standing, so they're definitely sentries and guards and not active fighters. These aren't meant to be your crack frontline troops. So next let's look at the rifles. There's a couple held with both hands, and all the paired arms are labelled. So look for the little mark there. So you've got R1 will pair with L1 and so on. Then we have a couple of rifles held down by the side, so you can have models standing to attention, and a range like this one with the rifle slung over the shoulder for that classic walking along patrolling look. We also have MP40 SMGs, again slung under the arm on a strap. There's one up here which is being held with both arms if you want bit more of an active look. Moving on to the heads. Down here we have a variety with helmets, as well as a couple with the field cap. At the other end of the sprue we have a couple with side caps, a couple of officers with peaked caps, a few with no helmet at all, like this one, and this one here, which is a helmet with goggles on the top. Now we also, down in the corners here, have these are the gorgets that were worn by the Feldgendarmes, the military police of the Germans. So you can add these on to turn your models into military police, which play a slightly different role in the game, have different stats. Let's see, what else have we got? So over here, 2 arms which are holding leashes for the guard dogs. So there's 2 dogs on each sprue. So there's one here sitting down and one at the top here with a standing pose. So each one's made up of 2 halves plus a head. We have ammo belts. So over here, if you've got a rifle, you'll want the small ammo pouches, and if the model's armed with an SMG, it would have the larger pouches which are designed for the long magazines. We've also got a few other extra little arms. Let's switch this again. We've got binoculars, cigarette, holding a helmet under one arm. This end, one with the classic Luger pistol, great for an officer checking papers, and a couple with torches, which are ideal for your nighttime patrols. And I think that is about it for the German sprue. Let's move on to the SAS sprue. So again, you can see we have the 6 bodies available. Now these are very much designed to be sneaking around and crouching. So there's one running forward, or at least moving forward. The others are all in poised, sneaky poses. Again, we have a large variety of weapons, and like the other sprue there, they have little labels like here, so you can see which arm goes with which weapon. Again, R1 with L1, R2 with L2, etc. A range of rifles held in different ways, some of them held down by the side. We've got the Bren gun there, the Delisle carbine, which is a silence weapon, or suppressed I should say. Down here we've got a rifle with a sniper scope, the Well-Rod silence pistol, couple of Sten guns there, and then moving us around. Oh, I've missed the Colt pistol and combat knife. And up to this end we have a few more Sten guns, variety of Tommy guns, another Well-Rod, this time held out straight, and there's another arm that goes with that to support the firing arm. Next, let's take a look. We've got some large packs, as well as a variety of smaller little satchels and pouches that you can put on. We have over here, there's some sheathed combat knives that you can apply. Let's look at the heads. So down this end we have heads with the more rounded paratrooper helmet with camouflage on. One bare head with the kind of slicked back film star looking hair. At this end there's a range with the classic SAS berets, and some with the kind of knitted woolly hat called the cap comforter. And there's a few other little candy bits as well. So we've got bits, this one and this one, which make a demo charge with the plunger pushing down, and that pairs quite nicely with up this end we have a head holding his knife in his teeth because he needs both hands to press down that plunger. There's also a little the demo charge itself. There's also bits to make a radio man. So you have the radio set here. There's a head, if I can find it, at this end, with the headphones, and there's a hand here, so you can holding his hand up to the headphones to listen carefully to the radio. And I think that is everything on the SAS sprue. Now you can also find detailed assembly instructions to download at greyfornow.com. And we'll finish off with a look at some assembled miniatures from the German Sentries and the SAS, as well as a kit-bashed model which uses some of the arms from the Germans on an SAS body to make a trooper who's carrying a looted German rifle.